My name is Jelle Glabeke. I'm 36 years old and I live in Accommodation. I studied at TSMUP. I studied Russian language for foreigners. Altogether, I have been living for about 3 years now in Russia. First and utmost, the people. People are very friendly. They want to help you if you are in any sort of problems. They speak to you, they help you. And the hospitality, the mentality, well, that's about it. Accommodation, I lived in the dormitory for a couple of months and then I moved into an apartment afterwards.
Did you have any roommates?
I was living alone at the time, and I evaluated the privacy. Not really. I did what was necessary in Belgium. I sent the documents that were needed and everything went really smoothly and quickly. The requirements were an invitation of the university, a visa, the payment, and that was about it, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, they have always told me that Accommodation is an exception. I found Russian people in Accommodation to be really easygoing, easy to talk to. They are really interested in your country and your culture. But I have lived in another city for a while, in Bersk, and I must say that people there, they were helpful, but I can't say otherwise. They are easygoing, I would say. Basically, they are like any other people on the planet. They just want to be happy, they want good things for their children, and they want what everybody wants. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I have some people I hold dearly. I like to stay indoors. I like to watch films, I like to listen to music, but I also ran a lot in the forest. Of course, during summer. In winter, it's another matter. I would like to stay inside for most of the time. After the classes, well, being a good student I went directly to my room and did my homework, and maybe then to the shop for food or something like that. And from time to time I visited a bar, yes. Now, usually, well, I don't have lots of free time, so when I'm at home and I have nothing to do, I watch a film or a TV show or something like that, or listen to music. Not really, not really. No, seeing as I was already an adult, maybe it was easier for me. My parents were worried, and my friends said, "What are you going to do in Siberia? And it's going to be cold," and something like that. But for me personally, I didn't see any problem. So probably grammar classes, when we did some grammar stuff, there are some really difficult issues in Russian grammar which needed a lot of attention. And up until this moment I have difficulties with them. Talking about special events like Easter or Carnival or Christmas, or about traditions of Russian people, that was the easiest, because grammar was not really required.
And did anyone help you to study?
Well, I have a girlfriend and she helped me out when needed, yes. They are strict? Not necessarily. They are helpful and they want you to understand. So, of course, they wanted us to do our homeworks, to pay attention during class, but if we did, they were really helpful. And for example, I was very lucky with my teachers. I cannot complain about it. Maybe in Belgium, the grammar course, for example, would be more theoretical. Here we directly applied it to real life. It did have a purpose. We immediately started to implement it in our speech. So I would say Belgium is more theoretical, yes. I had to work a lot. For example, to widen my vocabulary, I have my own method. I wrote several words a lot of time, the thing about, for example, listening comprehension, I listened a lot to documentaries. I watched a lot of video clips on YouTube, and I felt it was necessary. Otherwise, it would lag behind. I wouldn't be able to speak as well as I do now. At first it was, yes, people didn't understand what I meant or what I was saying, but in the end it all worked out, and now I can make myself really clear. Yes, I dearly would, I surely would. They have to see this place. It's a really nice environment. You're in the middle of the woods, the university is great, and the people are the best.